When I wrote my book, The 10 Commandments of Divorce, the focus was on helping families stay together, even though the marriage fell apart. I wanted to help couples keep the marital vows to love and honor through the divorce process for their kids' sake. I knew there'd be naysayers. I knew there would be some backlash. I didn't know people would hate me for it. I heard things like, "That's easy for you to say, you weren't married to my husband," or "You don't have to live with my wife." And I'd answer back, "Yeah, but I had my own woes, trust me." I was filled with anger too. I wanted to stay enraged. It fueled me. It gave me what I needed to get through the hardship, through the divorce, through the pain of losing my marriage. But I knew it wasn't healthy. It wasn't good for my kids. Ultimately, it wouldn't get me what I wanted. When we're in pain, we want to lash out. That's a given. But under all that anger, all the unforgiveness, resentment, fear, anxiety, there are two things that each person wants to achieve in their life. And we want to achieve it for our kids. And that's love and happiness. Maybe it would be easier to forgive our former spouse if we all realized it was for ourselves and our kids that we do it and not them. Maybe if we all realized we could do it even if the other person didn't deserve it. Maybe everyone would forgive if they understood that our heart is a two-part system and what flows in will flow out. And that love can't exist in the same chamber with hatred. And what I mean by that is if we want to eventually share love with someone else, we have to get rid of everything ugly that's in our hearts. Love and forgive for the sake of our kids. I made these bracelets to remind us of what we want to achieve and why. Or maybe I should say how. Bottom line, there's no good reason not to forgive. And your kids are the very reason why you should. But if you need more reasons, let's see. Your health, your well-being, your sanity, your peace, your future or current relationships, your energy, because after all, anger and unforgiveness take up a whole lot of time you could be spending loving, sharing, growing, and creating. Take it from this coach and someone who had more than enough trauma to stay unforgiving about. The only way to love is by loving. The only way to happiness is by generating more happiness. And the only way to freedom is by relinquishing whatever old belief system is holding us back. Love and forgive for the sake of your kids. You and your ex may not be joined as one anymore, but you are joined by love. Let this bracelet remind you of the precious lives that you've created together. You were meant to be together for at least a little while, and your kids are proof of that.